1246 WDEL. You know, once upon a time, Israel and Turkey enjoyed warm relations with close military. In fact, Turkey recently ordered the Israeli and suspended all remaining military. That effort, Dr. Oktar Babuna from Istanbul, Turkey.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure and honor.
You've been trying to do to clearly there appear to be a lot of people lowering the relation
intellectual author of more than 300 books, and his pen name is Harun. To be a problem because both nations, Israelis, as you might remember, we brought Jews from the Spain, and at the time of, and this is exactly what temporary problem between the politicians. And Oktar, it has decreased because we talked to the prominent in Israel. And then yesterday, 3 rabbis, prominent rabbis, went in Turkey and with Adnan Oktar's TV show, and it's showing that there is no reason, and in fact, it will be, there is the Turkish Islamic Union, the unity of Muslim countries in the Middle East, in Muslim countries, which will embrace Israel, Armenia, and Russia, will be a complete solution to all these problems. There is no reason for bloodshed and terrorism and radicalism. And Turkish Islamic Union will eradicate radicalism, the violence, and the terror. They'll embrace the Israelis because they have the right to live in Israel, the Jews. They definitely have the right, according to the Quran, and they have the right to live there, but as well as Muslims and the Christians. So we should live in happiness, we should live in peace and tolerance in the area. There is no reason, and there should be progress of science, technology, and arts. They can get engaged into business. For example, where their profits live, or they can come to Turkey. Tolerance and peace, there will be Turkey and other countries. However, there will be no passports, no visas, and that will be a spiritual unity, and which will be a solution to all the problems. So we discussed that with Israeli prominent politicians and prominent rabbis. And we had Mr. Adnan Oktar has large press meetings in Turkey together with them. And tension has decreased, but the long-term solution, decrease in tension, long-term solution is the unity.
But Dr. Babuna, a more right-wing government in Israel with Netanyahu, and when you have an Islamist-leaning government in Turkey, Erdogan, who has picked up considerable support, some say, from the Arab masses. Those two leaders together, it ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. Each man and party.
Well, I talked to the politicians. Actually, a merciful person, yes. Yes, he's a merciful person. But I don't think there is going to be a problem. And I can give you a very powerful evidence, actually. The city of Malatya in Turkey.
Yes.
This missile shield is definitely to protect. This missile shield is especially built to protect Israel from Iran treatment. It is going to capture all the missiles whenever they depart from the Iran in the air.
We have noted that. We only have a minute remaining. Paragraphs from the Los Angeles Times today. In the space of a few weeks this summer, Turkish Prime Minister Erdogan slammed President Obama's approach to Middle East peacemaking, threatened to block U.S. business from drilling for oil and gas in the Mediterranean, and warned he might mobilize Turkish warships to protect activists. Yet when Obama met Erdogan on the sidelines of the United Nations General Assembly meeting last month, he once again gave him more face time than any other world leader. Erdogan, Obama declared as the two heads of leadership. So we almost have painted here two, which takes a fairly strong nationalistic view. Invests a lot of time. Please comment in the minute remaining.
So there is no problem between for centuries long. This is the Turkish Islamic Union will be a complete solution to all these problems, and we know, and Israel knows. The prominent rabbi also declared they live at the time of the King Moshiach, but they expect bring Turks, the Muslim countries, Turkic states, and Israel, Armenia, and Russia for unity, as well as the Christians, the Christian world, and there will be a religious morality that will prevail the world.
Okay,
and there will be peace, tolerance, and democracy in the entire world.
Well, Dr. Babuna, out of time. Thank you for joining us live from Istanbul. WDEL News Time now, 12:53, and WDEL Delaware AccuWeather being brought to you by Sweeney's Bakery.